Couldn't get on. So there we go. Okay. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight on a Monday night as we start our week. My name is Tracy Zimmer, and I'm a director here with Riman. And I come to you from Canada. I'm in Calgary, Alberta. I've been with Riman now for a couple years, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. These products cannot get like they are the best in the world. I'd put these products against anything out there. And I know that hands down, we would trump absolutely everything in terms of cleanliness, how clean they are, in terms of results, in terms of ingredients, in terms of patents, in terms of you name it, we've got it and we are the best. So I am excited to share with you a little bit about what drew my attention here when I came to Riman. So I've been in the industry now for since 2012, actually. And because I had an open mind and I said yes to something that I was uncomfortable about, it was new to me. I had really no idea what this industry really offered, what it was going to do for me. But because I said yes, and because it was a product that I believed in and that I felt good sharing, it got me out of the classroom. And I have not been back in the classroom as a teacher for 11 years now. It's given me travel, it's given me time with my kids, you name it. It's been absolutely amazing. So I get to share Riman tonight about why these products are so incredible, why I chose this company. We have three different avenues. We're going to be talking about Incel Derm, which is our skincare, and that's our like what we get to brag about to be like our flagship. We have Bodalab, which is our hair care and body care line, and then our Lifening. So those are our three avenues that I like to share. I love to show pictures of what our products look like because the packaging is absolutely amazing. In fact, when you get the box is not just some flimsy box that's going to like tear apart when you open it up. It's like hard covered. It's beautiful. It's like you're walking out of a high-end department store. And if you look at our packaging, again, absolutely beautiful. You can see the caps on some of our products like are representing the volcanic rock, all the things. So we are excited about all of these, especially our skincare. So I'm going to talk to you about our skincare. This is me, and I get embarrassed sometimes showing this picture because I was using good skincare. I came from skincare, and I was faithful with washing my face morning and night, morning and night. And when I got the Rimmon products, they said to me, take a picture today, like take a before picture, and in 30 days, you're going to take another picture. So in 30 days, they're like, did you take your picture? And I said, well, no, I don't think I'm going to notice a difference. I'm like, my skin feels amazing, but I'm not sure I'm going to notice a difference. Well, I was blessed in my 30s. After I had my kids, I got adult acne. And of course, when I had acne, I couldn't leave it alone. I had to pick it and it turned into acne scarring, right? And I had acne scarring forever. I just kind of learned to deal with it. You can see that after 30 days, the acne scarring has significantly gone down, not to mention the pores. If you look at the pores on my face, the texture, the tone, the brightness, all of it, I was literally wowed. So if you're just starting on these products, I encourage you definitely take that before picture. And anybody that you have starting these products, before picture, a 2-week picture, a 30-day picture, because I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't. And then when my daughter tried these products, that was when I knew that it was game over because she was suffering from acne for like 2 years. We were going to dermatologists, doctors. I mean, I was spending hundreds of dollars on her, thousands actually, and we just couldn't get it to clear up. In fact, it was probably doing more harm to her skin barrier than anything because she was putting these harsh chemicals on her face and it would slough it off, but it would never heal it, right? So she's always in this cycle. The only thing she changed was Riman. And you can see her pictures right here, a 2-month and a 5-month, and now she's been using it for 2 years. You would be just in awe. I got to get her 2-year picture on here because her skin is beautiful, beautiful, glowing. And she always tells people that Riman saved her high school years. So there we go. So the company, tell about Riman. I'm a numbers person, and because numbers don't lie, right? It's not an opinion. Numbers are numbers and they're facts. So we are the number one cosmeceutical. And we say cosmeceutical, it means it can do things that normal skincare can't do. Korean skincare brand in the world. Number one. I mean, I knew Korea was known for their skincare. Anything coming out of Korea beauty-wise is the best in terms of standards, in terms of ingredients, in terms of formulation, manufacturing, all the things, right? But to be the number one in just a few years, when you have thousands of other companies out there that you're competing against, that spoke volumes, okay? Established in Korea in 2018. We didn't go into any other country until 2023. So we spent, 5 years making our mark there. In fact, they sold $2.5 billion just in South Korea alone. I had to like sit for a moment and go like, what? 2.5 billion in just Korea? Like that's crazy, right? They sold 50 million bottles of our dermatology cream. We have 22 patents now on our entire line, 54 global awards. We are Derma tested, so safe for all skin types. We have an office in Irvine, California that was not cheap. It was a $14 million cash purchase. We have our US warehouses, we have our Canadian warehouses. We now have warehouses that are starting to open up around the world as we do our global expansion. So we're very excited. We are definitely all in the first movers advantage driving seat right now as we go and take this wonderful brand across the world. So one thing about all of this is K-beauty. K-beauty's being talked about everywhere. Everybody's talking about K-beauty this, K-beauty that. From young teenagers to like people in their 60s, they know about K-beauty. In fact, K-beauty tops US, the import chart, overtaking France, right? So that is pretty wild. And any social media platform that you're on, when you look at K-beauty, in fact, Google search is up 389% for K-beauty right now. So K-beauty is about gentle ingredients. They're very, very much ingredient focused, right? A multi-step. They're about prevention and being proactive rather than reactive. So it's not about putting the Band-Aid. It's focus on your skin health, right? For the long term, to protect, to heal, and to strengthen. So we're on a rise. In fact, we're expected by 2030, it's forecasted to grow up to 187 billion dollars. So think about that. Like, who wants to have a piece of that pie, right? Now, because K-beauty is so popular right now, it's everywhere, right? So we need to know what makes true, authentic K-beauty. So many brands claim K-beauty, but they aren't made in Korea. So that's a big thing to know, right? True K-beauty is you're made in Korea and you are sold in Korea. Your formulations are made in Korea. You're following the Korean standards, some of the regulations, some of the strictest in the entire world. Your heritage ingredients are sourced out of South Korea, which ours are also sourced out of Korea. So two of our major heritage ingredients, this giant byung pool. You're going to hear giant byung pool all the time because it is one of these powerful, we've patented the giant plant and it does wonders. It's the reason why we see the results that we get to see when we're talking about inflammation on the skin. This plant targets that. When we are talking about dehydration of the skin, this plant targets that. The skin brightening, why I've seen such a difference in the tone in my skin, anti-wrinkle and reduction in hyperpigmentation. I mean, this does miraculous things. Now, Byungpool isn't Centella asiatica. That might be another word that you're familiar with, but it's not new. But what nobody else has is the giant plants. And so we grow it in our smart farms under the perfect conditions, perfect temperatures to become giant. So we get to, 10 times this plant and we draw out the fresh extracts. Okay. There's companies out there that use Byungpool, not the giant Byungpool, because we're the only ones that have that. That's our patent, but they use the dried version. Okay. We do not use the dried version. We get 10 times the potency because we're taking out the fresh extract into our products. Then we have our Jeju Lava Energy Water. So this is water that has minerals and frequencies in it that you can't find anywhere else in the world. And in fact, skincare is 80% water, right? And typically it's distilled water. Not that distilled water is bad, but distilled water doesn't have any extra added benefit to it. This water gives that extra skin mineral supplementation. again, the hydration and the skin nourishment to give that healthy and vibrant skin that gives skin health, right? And then our technology behind everything, we have a nanoliposomal technology, which is a microfluidizer process to bring things down to the smallest, to get past that first layer of your skin and really heal and get that skin repair, right? So here's our Incelderm line. It is our skincare. We have a dermatology line, which is our water-based line, which is on the left there. And most people start with that. And then we have our advanced line, which is our Radiance M100 line. And I tell people if you've been using really good skincare, you have dry skin, mature aging skin, then that one might be good for you to start with. But typically we start dermatology and then we start adding in our advanced line and target different things and all the stuff. So wonderful, wonderful line. Here's some before and after pictures. I'm all about pictures. I'm like, pictures are worth 1,000 words. And I never show before and after pictures of anybody that I don't personally know. So if you look at Michelle here, like, check this out. Isn't this just absolutely, every time I see it, I'm blown away. Like, she looks 10 years younger. This is my friend Arlene. Again, just check out the, like, by her face, the wrinkles, like under her eyes, all the stuff. Everybody just gets this like bright up glow to their skin. It's my friend Angela. She's 50 and she suffered from acne, rosacea, dry skin, you name it. She suffered. She was so scared to try our products. So we started her off small. But it has cleared her skin. People literally look at her and like, what in the heck have you done? They think she has spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on lasers and medical treatments. She's like, absolutely not. Like, this is what I used. And of course our line is unisex, so our men are using it too. This is Tim Herr, who like I mean, you just have to look at the picture and you just see it, right? And then our Bodolab. So our Bodolab has our hair care and our body care. So our Desert Dacola hair care. This is our vegan line here for both of them. And I'll tell you what, this hair care could be a separate company all on its own. I looked at my hair today and I was like, wow, it has grown so fast and so long. And like the extra little sprouts that I'm getting all up top here, we have had just amazing, amazing reviews and testimonials from this hair care line right here. So you definitely want to give that a shot if you're looking for volume, you're looking for hydration, you're looking for less hair fallout, maybe is the best way to say it. This is your hair care line for you. The men are raving about it. Okay. We don't need to be making trips across the world to go fix our problems. And then again, our body care line, we have our body wash, which protects the barrier of your skin as you're washing. There's no stripping, right? And then our body cream, Morning Garden, beautiful scent. It's so light. It's so hydrating. It's rich in like milky texture that absorbs into your skin. I don't know if you've ever put on lotion that just kind of sits there, right? This absorbs and really hydrates your skin for the entire day. So here's a hair care picture, okay? This is my friend's stepdad. And he was like, you know what? I haven't had to go to the barber in years and years and years. And now he's going to the barber to get his hair cut. So that's pretty exciting. And then our Lightning line, which is Vitality from Within. We have a Deep Talk Plus. This is like our gut health product. And it has natural psyllium husk fiber with zinc. Okay. It's an immune system support. It encourages microbiome support and gut regularity. And let me tell you, if you have any issues with regularity, this is something you definitely want to try. I have so many people that they never want to run out of this product. And then, of course, our Beauty Collagen EX is a low molecular collagen peptides with powerful antioxidants. So we also have our Byung-Poo extract in this collagen shot, which helps with anti-inflammation. Psyllium, it has glutathione, again, an antioxidant support. It's got the hyaluronic acid, ceramides to support your hair, nails, and skin from within. So if if you're using our skincare, you definitely want to top up and supplement with this collagen. It tastes good. Lots of people go, what it tastes? It tastes really good. I keep it in the fridge and I take one every day. We have our hybrid makeup which I am so excited about. We just released this last year, and this year we're going to be releasing so much more. So we have our 4D luster cushion. I am not a makeup guru. I'm not one of these like beauty experts, but I'll tell you what, that cushion is dummy proof. Like anybody can use it. If you can just like pat on your skin, it does cover, it has full coverage. It gives you that like just that natural overall um coverage that doesn't feel heavy and doesn't feel cakey and doesn't get on your shirt if you give somebody a hug. Do you know what I mean? So I absolutely, absolutely love it. And then we've got lip tints, we've got lip oils, and we've got so much coming. Okay. We've got mascara. And if you're a man on here and you're going like, I don't care about makeup, let me tell you, you do care about makeup because the women that you know really care about makeup. And to know that our makeup along with our whole entire skincare line and our whole line, we avoid over 3,000 toxic ingredients. Tell me where you can find good makeup that avoids 3,000 toxic ingredients out there. It's really hard. And all of our makeup is going to be doing that, from our mascara to serums to blushes to highlighters, you name it, we are going to have it. That's coming this year. So you want to stay tuned for that. Now, where do all of these products come from, where they manufacture? Where we have a Riman campus on Jeju Island in South Korea. So I don't know if anybody's been to Jeju Island before. It was my first time 2 years ago, and then I went again last year and got to really see what it was all about. So Jeju Island is like the Hawaii of Korea. It's beautiful, so quiet. It's all nature driven. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and just literally like one of the most beautiful places, right? And so what you're seeing here with our giant byung pool, you see our Riman farm. That is where we grow, right? We grow our plant. Like I said, it's under extreme conditions. The temperature is just right. I mean, everything has to be just perfect for this Riman farm. We have our Jeju Lava water center, our lab. And one thing that really got my attention that I absolutely love, we are vertically integrated, which means we own everything from plant to product. We have in-house formulation. Our manufacturing is on us. And that gives us unmatched quality control, gives us the innovation and speed that we know, gives us our exclusive patents and technology and all the stuff. So it was pretty cool to hear all of that and to actually see all of this with my own eyes. And this is our Riman village. And this is where they put us up when we went out to Korea. So when you hit director with this company, they fly you out there, they put you up in the village, these beautiful, beautiful villas that literally when you walk in the door, you kind of feel like you're walking into like Apple, like extravagant, like everything's white marble. Like it's just, I always say like the pictures don't even do it justice, but it has its own, we have our own spa there where we're actually taking giant byung pool extract and putting it into the mineral water, and we get to like be in this tub with all of these wonderful soothing ingredients and everything else. We have our own cafe there. We've got our lifening pool. It's absolutely incredible. And I can tell you, when I heard we had this already, it wasn't like a plan. In 5 years, we're going to have a village, or in 10 years, this is my dream to have a village. Our chairman already had the village, like it was already there. So I found that to be pretty impressive. So why Riman and why now? There's lots of reasons, but 70 million people in the US are looking to offset overhead, right? Offset their costs. Every time we go to the grocery store, I know for me, I look at the bill and I think, really? That's what I paid to get that? Like everywhere you go, you're hitting a Starbucks, you're hitting this, everything costs. I've got a boy in university. Again, you know what? The prices of the cost for university aren't going down, right? They're going up. I have a daughter who's 17. She graduates this year. She's going to be going to university. And, the cost of living is just rising. And so many people are out there going like, how can I keep my lifestyle the way I want it and be able to do that? And Fremont is one of those places that you can do that, whether, however you want to work this business. If you're somebody that likes to work online, if you're somebody that likes to do the direct sales, the referral marketing, there is a place for you. So when we look at the compensation part of this. Of course, when we are in a referral program, we get to go out there and refer products to people and put them into our hands rather than them going to a department store to purchase. We can offer them for, prices that are affordable to people. And I know Chairman On, that was always his goal, was I want good skincare to be affordable for everybody. And when I look at the quality of the products that we have and the prices that we have, I'm always like, I'm so thankful because they could be literally selling these for 3 times more the price. So when we go out, we obviously get retail commissions when we're out and we are sharing with other people and they purchase from us, right? We have so that's called our retail. We earn anywhere from 10 to 54%. We have a unilevel structure. We have leadership override when you produce other leaders within your team and your group. If you like the networking and team building side of things, we have that. We've got company revenue share, open group, you name it. But I want to highlight these first positions right here. So when you get started here at Riman, you are a planner, okay? And then we have something called manager and senior manager. And my encouragement to you is you want to get to senior manager as quickly as you possibly can. Because if you look at the numbers, rather than getting 10%, you're getting anywhere from 30 to 40% back, right? Now, that senior manager and manager position are considered lifetime positions. And I highlight that to you because that's unheard of. That typically doesn't happen. That one time you hit it and you are there forever. There is no monthly maintenance that you have to do. There is no monthly subscription or auto ship that you have to do to remain active status or you lose things. You don't have to ever go back and requalify. Once you're there, you're there. And this is a seller's dream because like I said, you never hear of something like that. And then when you get into the team leader position and above, that's for our team builders that like to grow teams, that like the networking side of things. So I love that our compensation plan has a little bit of everything, and how you like to work your business, might be different than how somebody else works their business, but everybody here can be happy, right? So here's a chart, and I know these numbers are quite overwhelming, but I wanted to put them up so that you can see all the different ways that we can get paid here, okay? As you can see, this retail that we just talked about, this is our open group. So you can earn anywhere from 5%, all the way up to 30%. This unilevel portion is incredible, absolutely incredible, where you get to earn, even at the manager level, 2 levels in your unilevel. At the senior manager position, 4 levels at the unilevel, right? And opening your unilevel is hitting your 1,000 SP in the month and having your 10 lifetime customers, okay? I'm not going to get into deep dive into our commission structure tonight. There are videos and there are separate calls on that. But what I will tell you, because I talked about senior manager, to hit this senior manager position, it is 6,000 SP, which is your sales points or your volume in any 3 consecutive months, okay? Any 3 consecutive month period. So I'm going to share that with you because you want to think about that when I get into something else coming up here, okay? So all these different ways, we've got leadership override, revenue share. Again, lots of numbers. We're not going to dissect those tonight, but if you want a dissection, get to the person who invited you because they will go through that. So again, our leadership check match, this one was a big one for me. I always love to see a compensation plan that rewards somebody that is helping somebody else get to that leadership level. And you can see it starts at 40%. 40%, on level 1, which is really, really wonderful. And then we've got our generation 2, generation 3, and you can see it goes all the way to 6 generations at that national director mark. Now, in your first 30 days when you get started here, you have the opportunity to purchase what we call a starter kit. I highly suggest that you start with a starter kit because it is the most for your money. And I'm about like, if I can get something free or if I can get something and save some money, of course I want to do that, right? So in your first 30 days, you can purchase as many starter kits as you wish. Now, one thing I want to highlight, because I said when you go senior manager, it's hitting that 6,000 SP in a 3-month period, right? When you purchase a starter set, your purchase as well goes towards that volume needed for senior manager. So for example, when we look at starter kit premium one, there is 1,511 SP. Okay. That's halfway to manager just by getting your starter kit. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? You could get two of these if that's something that you wish and that's something that you can make sense of and afford to do. I always tell people get in where you fit in, but definitely the more product that you can start with and the more product that you can use and demo and create your own testimonial about, the faster your business is going to grow. I can promise you that. Okay. Nobody wants to maybe come over to your house and you're going to say, I'm going to let you try these products, but you only have three of them, right? Like your sales are probably not going to be as high as if you had everything and they could try everything and you're trying everything and you're getting those pictures and all the stuff. Okay. So those are your starter sets. So, here's the countries, the white that we are in. We are going to be opening up Colombia, Peru, Chile. We've got Costa Rica on the map, Ireland, Spain, Italy, France, Romania. Oh gosh, what else are we opening? We just opened Japan, Australia, Thailand. I mean, we have so many countries on the move right now that literally our goal is to go across the globe. And we are not going to leave any countries left behind. Like K Beauty's on a move, and we have the best K Beauty brand in the world. And I know that there are people all over the world that cannot wait to get their hands on this product. I have people in countries where they're like, can you just send it to me? I'm like, do you know how much it's going to cost to send it to you? Right? Like they just can't wait. And we have an opportunity, you have an opportunity to be a part of this, to be a part of this movement, to be a part of the community, which I absolutely love here. In fact, we have a convention coming up which is going to take place at the end of February in Long Beach, California. We want you there. Conventions change, well, in my opinion, they change your life. Like they change what you know, they change how you think, they change how they let you see the big picture, the vision of what this is all about. You make incredible friendships. We all have like one mission in mind and it is absolutely amazing. So if you can get there, I'm going to encourage you to call your sponsor as soon as this call is over and say, tell me about Long Beach, California. Tell me, it'll be one of the best investments you'll make in yourself and in your business. And you will not leave there disappointed. I can promise you that. You're going to hear from our chairman who's going to come all the way from Korea, and he's going to share with you. You're going to hear from some of the product developers. You're going to hear from our Danny Bay, our main guy here who's like leading the way, and some of our national directors, and Betty Perez, who's our general manager, and so many people. And you're going to walk away just feeling so empowered. So, and then watch watch what happens to your business. So I'm excited about that. And something I love here is that we don't have to do it all on our own. We have a system of calls, we have Zooms that people can join from the comfort of their house, just like tonight, right? We can invite people to go, listen, I heard about this company. I love it. I want you to hear about it too. And you don't need to know everything. You can just direct them. In fact, tomorrow night, we have an orientation, which is about getting started. When people first join, they talk about the beginning stages of getting started and some of the things that you need to know and what your first goals are and all the stuff, right? Wednesday, you want to know more about our compensation plan? Get on the pay plan training with Chris Kim, National Director, knows it better than anybody else. Wednesday opportunity call in the UK. We have opportunity calls in countries that we're opening, right? Thursday, Jermaine Johnson and Susan Manuelo, two amazing people who know this business, who've been here, who are making waves. Like invite people, right? That's what we do. And then, of course, Friday, we always have a special training from our national director. So we have so much on our hands that we don't have to know it all. We can just point or we can push and we can let people, hit play. And I love that because when it's all just on you and you feel like you need to know everything, that's where, feel like, oh, can I do this? I'm not sure if I can do this, right? So I love that we have that. So there we have it. Be among the first to join this movement. It really, truly is a movement. This isn't just about skincare. This isn't just about hair care, body care, or anything. It's about it all. It's about helping people, feel good in the skin that they're in. I'll tell you what, when people feel good about their skin, when they feel like they are aging gracefully, right? Or they feel that they have gotten rid of hyperpigmentation, or they've gotten rid of their, that pesky acne as teenagers. Like I told you before, my daughter said that Riman saved her high school year. She hated having to constantly be covering up her face with makeup. In fact, it looked worse. It looked, and now her and I will go to the gym in the morning. We don't put on a stitch of makeup. We wash our face. We go in with a glow and we are feeling good, right? So this is about changing people's faces, changing people's confidence, changing people's finances. If you decide to partner with us, and really being able to go and take this across the world, across the globe, and changing people's lives, not only changing their skin, but being able to change their life and meeting incredible people along the way. So I hope you decide to come along with us. I hope to see you in Long Beach, California. But thank you so much for giving me your time tonight and being here and taking notes, and get back to the person that invited you and let them know what you loved, what you have more questions about, all the things, and maybe let them know that you might want to go to Long Beach, California to come see us all. So anyways, thanks again. Look forward to talking to you again soon.